Hello friends, I welcome you all on my channel, The Opinion Platform. Today I am going to discuss about the ways laws are made, framed and implemented for the security of the women, or you can say in the name of the security of the women. After the brutal rape and killing incident in West Bengal at R.G. Kar Medical Hospital of a trainee doctor, once again, the laws related to the women have come into debate. In fact, it has become controversial that how media coverage of incidents happening in certain states are quite different from the incidents which are reported of other states. Whereas the national media has started doing coverage of West Bengal government in a way which was labeled as partial and undemocratic, and it was motivated and it was said to be targeted by the central government. At the same time, several such incidents happened in other states where it was blamed that BJP government is ruling, but the same coverage of those brutal rape and killings were not covered. In fact, the West Bengal government drew ire of the national public, and this matter became so popular that the Honorable President of India, Draupadi Murmu, had to release a statement by calling the incident of West Bengal as enough is enough. However, after the matter of R.G. Kar Medical Hospital, where a trainee doctor, female trainee doctor, was gang raped as allegation has been leveled and murdered, it has come into light that R.G. Kar Medical Hospital or medical school and medical college and hospital has already been into controversy for past several such incidents. After the matter of this female trainee doctor at R.G. Kar Medical Hospital was given to the CBI and the CBI probe started, several matters related to irregularities, related to corruption have come into light. And yesterday, Sandeep Ghosh, the ex-principal of R.G. Kar Medical Hospital, has finally been arrested by the CBI after a thorough inquiry. However, today this news has been published in the Hindu, where the West Bengal Assembly on Tuesday unanimously passed the Aparajita Women and Child West Bengal Criminal Laws Amendment Bill 2024. In this Aparajita Bill 2024, what is more important is the demand of the speedy trial, where the cases have been demanded to be concluded within 21 days. My question to this bill, and I don't know whether this has been such questions have been raised in the Assembly of West Bengal or not. But one thing is very sure, that every time such incidents of rape and murder happen, some laws come into force, some laws are made by the governments to safeguard the image of their ruling dispensation. But nobody thereafter bothers to know what happened of those laws which were made in the name of security of the women. In this Aparajita Bill 2024, can the West Bengal government, the Chief Minister of the West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, confidently say that the past rules and regulations, past laws which already exist to safeguard, to protect the dignity and life of the women have been properly implemented? And we come to know that it has not happened. All such incidents that we see, West Bengal government, it was being discussed in public at the national level that West Bengal's incidents drew national coverage because the central government, which is the BJP government, made it a point to settle the score, to take a revenge on the recent debacle of the Lok Sabha election 2024. But at the same time, several such gruesome incidents took place in the states where BJP governments are ruling, but in the national media, those incidents were not covered. As a journalist, as a voice of the independent people, my questions are different. I bear no grudge against the BJP government, against any government, against Trinamool Congress government, against any party's government, either it is Congress, BJP, TMC, DMK. My questions are aimed at that the demand of hanging of the culprits or making of the laws, such laws like Aparajita Bill 2024, will it really help women of the concerned states? Will it really help women of this country? My final answer is no. The demand of hanging of the culprits can never be of any help. A speedy trial is very complicated because initially all of us know that police departments behave reluctantly to lodge complaint when women belonging to the ordinary family backgrounds approach the police stations. In the matter of RG Kar Medical College and Hospital, the same happened. In the Supreme Court, when Kapil Sibal was presenting the case of the West Bengal government, Chandrachud, the Chief Justice of India, posed the same question to the Kapil Sibal and asked him that at what time the FIR was lodged. Does this RG Kar Medical College and Hospital have no facility of lodging the FIR at the same time? Do they not have their own internal committee which can report such gruesome matters to the police stations? And Kapil Sibal had no answer, had no clear answer. However, the concerns are that in 2012, when Nirbhaya rape and murder case had happened, the same kind of controversy and national outrage were witnessed across the country. Thereafter, it resulted into the change of the government, not in Delhi of the Congress, but from the national level. UPA third could not come to power. The BJP made sure that this matter of 2012 Nirbhaya rape and murder case should be reported, should be spread across the country in such a manner as it should appear that the women of this country are not safe if the Congress will remain at the helm of the power in the center. But what is the reality after 10 years of the Modi government? We see that women have further become vulnerable and their safety have equally been endangered. Women are not safe. Women are not safe in anybody's government. Let us also take certain instances where the women's securities are being debated nationally. In Kerala, which is said to be the government of the progressive left parties, there also the HEMA committee report has come out. And after the release of the HEMA committee report, entire Malayali media, Malayalam film industry has been shocked to get to know about cases of harassment of female actresses. Female actresses took 20 years to gather courage to come in open and express the harassments, express their anxiety, their pains that they had to go through because of the molestations that took place during the workplace. It is not that in India the laws related to the harassment of women at the workplace are not made, but there is no report, or in fact even if the reports come to light, there is no government which can enforce those reports into action. There's no government which can honestly say that they have truly worked to protect the women of this country, because no matter how many laws, rules and regulations and orders and bills have been made to protect the dignity and security of the women of the country, what matters that women's securities are not being ensured through teaching models from the lower level to the higher level. In fact, days have come, in fact time has come, in fact not time has come today, it is being debated since so many decades that unless we teach, unless we make it a part of school curricula, school syllabi, that students, male students, boys should be taught to look at girls, look at women, look at female counterparts in a very in a manner of equality, they should be treated as very much part of the society. The crime cannot be controlled unless the boys are taught at the primary level school, at the middle level school, and the high school level that we have to treat women equally, and in fact they are equal. We are equal to them. We share the place, we share the public places, we share parks, we share restaurant, we share all places equally with the other counterparts, with other genders. The security of women or security of any person cannot be ensured. West Bengal government also failed into implementing previous laws which have already existed for long. It is not that after the making of this Aparajita Bill 2024, there will be somebody else, some other forces will come to implement these laws. The government will remain same, the police departments will remain same, laws enforcement officers will remain same. Then how can it be guaranteed that even after the making of the new laws, the women's security can be guaranteed? So I think that Aparajita Bill 2024 of the West Bengal government will equally come to be useless like other previous laws and rules and regulations, because ultimately the enforcement officers will remain the same. Unless the government truly puts the effort to educate the masses since childhood as how to look at our female counterparts of the society and share our spaces, either it is public or private, equally with them, I don't think the real concerns of security can be ensured and shared. If you like my channel, The Opinion Platform, please like it, share it, and subscribe it. We'll meet you again with new issue. Thank you very much.